Vincent van der Voort has swept past Justin Pipe to make it 2 out of 2 against him on TV. Both he's won comfortably, 5-1 last time, 6-1 today, and the Dutch destroyers into the second round for only the third time. Well, the highlight there, the 1-5-7 checkout for Vincent. Justin's missed doubles proving really costly today, just 1 out of 9. And Van der Voort will meet the winner of the MVG Keegan Brown match. It could well be double Dutch. Well, our next match features Terry the Bull Jenkins, who battled through to the quarterfinals in Glasgow last weekend at the World Series finals. He's up against the 2014 Lakeside runner-up, Alan Norris, who only joined the PDC circuit just this year. Here's John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the action that's coming to you live from Butlins, Minehead. Welcome to the hottest ticketing sport that's brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. This is the Cash Converters Players' Championship Finals, coming to you live on ITV. Time now to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alan Chuck Norris. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to let loose the Raging Bull, T.Jenkins!
Alan Warren a little, and Stuart Pike is still your men with the mics.
Yes, and looking forward to this one. Vincent van der Voort, terrific in being the first man through to round 2, but Alan Norris and Terry Jenkins, it'll be quick fire, it'll be entertaining, and the possibility of playing Adrian Lewis or Big John Henderson in round 2. There he is, former Lakeside runner-up, great player, good guy as well, and I have to say, really impressed by the way that he's gone about his business since joining the PDC at the start of the year. Well, we all know about Terry Jenkins, veteran status, but can still pull out some terrific performances on the big stage in front of the TV cameras, so should be good.
Terry Jenkins been on this stage more times than Val Doonican, but Norris, really, he has been a fantastic player over the last few months. It took him some time to settle after earning his tour card at Q School. Got a couple of 9-darters in that. We knew of his quality anyway, Stuart. But now he's starting to produce it. That Players' Championship win in Ireland has given him the opportunity here.
Well, it's interesting you should say that his win, I mean, to win a Players' Championship tournament is difficult. Very, very difficult. He looks in the mood, doesn't he? Back-to-back 140s, but it was one of the very few occasions this year that the whole of the top 16 took part in a Pro Tour event, so it took some winning.
Yeah, we'll see that weekend, and there's some fantastic darts from a lot of players, but Alan Norris, what he was doing, he was having 3 or 4 legs on the trot, 12 darts or less, so he was always getting in front of his opponent, and they found it hard to get back. Well, that was his day, and you know, he played superb all the way through, won the title. and now qualified for a few TV events on the back of it.
Difficult, but he'll be back comfortably. It's been a good opening leg. Yeah, big King and Michael Smith, big Gary Anderson as well, didn't he? Finally beat Kim Heibrechts in the final. It was a magical day for Norris, who's a class act, good player, and I reckon over the next 2 or 3 years we'll be seeing a lot more of Alan Norris.
I totally agree, Stuart. There's a big opportunity for him, not just for getting that TV win. Well, missed the double there, disappointed with that one, getting that TV win, but it will move him up the rankings. He's in the next couple of events. By the time we get round to the new year, he could be in the late 30s in the rankings, even higher depending on the run.
Yep. See if he can win this first leg. All round the board here. Blimey, all round the board.
Well, the scoring was impeccable almost, wasn't it?
I think someone might have been a shout out there as well. He's just looking at someone in the crowd, but he's missed 6 darts at double. He's been so far ahead. Look at Jenkins after 18 darts. Yeah, finally gets the job done at the 7th attempt. Yeah, perhaps the shout out from the crowd galvanised Norris.
I think he was more angry at himself by missing the doubles, because you hear them more when you're missing.
Yep.
If he'd have knocked up straight away, he'd have gone straight to the next leg feeling good. At least he's got that 1 point on the board. That's the important bit.
96.
T.Jenkins never hit anything in that leg, did he?
No. But I think that's Jenkins all over. There's no middle ground. He either blows very hot or very cold. Well, there's your answer. Very poor in the first leg, and then from nowhere a 180 from Jenkins.
60.
Beat Gary Anderson, didn't he? In Glasgow at the World Series final, and then was disappointing in losing to Adrian Lewis eventually, but
45.
Well, last year here, beats Michael van Gerwen, the player of the moment, and then loses to Wes Newton in the next round and just didn't play well at all.
With an 86 average. Brilliant, beat van Gerwen. I think it was 10-7, wasn't it, in the second round, and then averaged 86 in the next round. But that sums him up.
Yeah, he's a very popular player, Terry, and as we said, been to all those finals and not yet got over that hurdle. But maybe that's the proving point there. He just go to them games, and apart from the odd occasion in those finals, he's been beaten quite well.
Ooh, he went for bull, 25 bull. Yeah, I mean, in the vast majority of those finals he's lost, TV major finals, he's got nowhere
70.
near.
And you require 120.
And he still believes, otherwise what's the point, he says. Got to keep going, got to keep trying. Norris needs the treble. Oh, tops, that's what hurt Jenkins.
80.
Close, wasn't it?
Almost. 7 darts at double in the first leg and managed to hit one, but only one in that one. It could have made all the difference. Jenkins 1 dart left. Oh, he's missed it.
And you require 40.
Good marker. Oh,
that's
bounced off
unlucky.
it.
That was really unlucky.
20.
Well, he's paying the price here.
And you require 20.
Well, we saw in that first match a lot of missed doubles, and it's happening again in this one, but Jenkins finally hits it. He's never really been in the match, and all of a sudden it's one apiece.
That was the double that helped him beat Gary Anderson, wasn't it, in Glasgow last weekend? But Norris 59. There, well, he missed 4 darts to go 2-0 up. Jenkins was in all sorts. We remember, don't we, Gary Anderson missed darts to go 4-1 up, and it would have been probably game over against Jenkins, and Terry came back superbly.
Yeah, that was a strange one, that one.
46.
Is that you and me?
And the one on the left.
99.
I've heard of 3 wise monkeys, but there's 4 there.
That's better. Just
40.
lost a little bit of range in the last leg or so. That'll help, but yeah, it'll be disappointing for Norris because he was in total control, and to be fair, he was unlucky
42.
with the second dart at tops, wasn't it? It was a great marker and just deflected
Well, big leg this one for him, really, to get that out of his mind. When you miss an opportunity like that, you're determined to make up for it really, really quickly.
Well, Jenkins also won a Players' Championship event this year in Barnsley back in September. Beat Peter Wright
On his birthday.
It was. It was.
I was there for that one as well. Never bought me a drink.
60. Terry Unicorn 140.
Not this time.
Happy to leave tops though, I'm sure.
Sure he will be.
60.
Well,
Alan Unicorn 100.
Another chance for Norris. He missed 120 in the previous one and then returned with 3 more and missed again.
60. Terry Unicorn.
Not happy, is he? Well, should have been 2-0 down, Jenkins. We'll have a dart at tops to go 2-1 up.
60.
Not this time, so another big opportunity for Norris. Tops. Double 10. Oh, he's been messing about on the double. He's been messing about on the double. Can't do that. And that's why.
1 out of 14 on the doubles, Alan Norris, who should be 3-0 up and coasting. But he isn't.
That's all come about, that first leg. His scoring was fantastic.
81.
Left himself a finish after 12. Did all that messing about. Now, although he won the leg, missing the double, it's in the back of your mind when you get to the end of the leg when you've scored so well. Because in leg 2 and 3, he's had not just 1 dart or 2 dart, he's had 3 or 4.
Yeah. We had 6 darts in leg 1. He missed 4 darts to win leg 2. And he missed another 3 to win leg 3. So you can't say he's had the chances. It's going to be a case of lucky Terry Jenkins.
He's got to dig deep here and make amends. Get into that break and then come out fighting in the second half of the match. But Jenkins starting to get his game together. But the way game's gone, you just don't know who's going to win the leg until that double goes in.
45.
Well, Jenkins averaging 77.
65.
And favourite to make it 3-1. It's a funny old game.
Needs another to leave it.
90.
So both players on 80. But crucially, it's Jenkins throwing first. Well, he may go 15 here because if he goes for the 25 and hits the bull, he won't get a shot. He's just thinking about it. Should go for 15s. Yeah. Oh, and he's even missed a 15. What's going on?
40. And you require 80.
Another one of those. Double 10, more missed darts at double, more missed darts. He should be 4-0 up. What on earth? 1 out of 16 on the doubles for Alan Norris. He likes double 5. Jenkins
Well,
now
it's a
missing.
case of double trouble for both players. It really is.
22 missed darts at double between them. 23. And now he's missed the big 3. Wow, this is astonishing. It's just careless.
Well, complete capitulation on the doubles from both players, really. 1 for 2. Oh, and he's missed a big number. It's comedy hour here in Minehead. What's going on?
It's like watching Warrener against Mason, isn't it, sometimes? But yeah, big dart in the end for Alan Norris. Well, that was a strange old leg of darts, but
Fifth leg, Allen to
yeah, I think more in relief than anything else. He's finally hit a double. 2 out of 18 for Norris. Jenkins can't believe it. 2 out of 10. It's 2 all, and quite simply, anything can happen.
Well, it could have been 4-0 either way. Absolutely crazy leg of darts, but it's kind of followed the previous 2. Both players scoring reasonably well, but as soon as you get to that double, it's just not going in.
24 missed darts at double in just 4 legs.
But when you get both players as well missing the big number to lead the double consecutively,
Yeah,
makes it look even worse. But they're both trying up there, they're just struggling to get their composure and focus on the game.
140.
adds to the drama, though, especially the short race to 6.
There'll be all those people at home saying to the missus, yeah, that's what I do on the Sunday Night League. It's not as easy as you think.
Well, Terry Jenkins averaging 72.
85, and you require 170.
Well, just leave this handy. Threw them a bit quick there for me, but he's left himself something decent. Terry Jenkins needs... Well, he has to hit a treble now, or he's not going to leave a finish.
45, and you require 71.
Double 16. That's better. There you can see first dart and a double for the first time in the match, and Alan Norris has turned this around. It's, well, a right smile from Terry Jenkins, not so from Alan Norris, who's staying on the stage. He leads 3-2. Welcome back to day one of the Players' Championship Finals here in Minehead. We've already seen Vincent van der Voort go through to the second round, and a strange old game, a tale of missed doubles from Alan Norris and Terry Jenkins, but it's Norris who leads, and well,
60.
Expect the unexpected in this game.
Well, both players will be glad of the break, really, trying to get their thoughts together, because they know there's been missed opportunities from both players. And not just the odd leg, but all the way through the match.
And we know they're much better players than this, but sometimes this is what happens.
Yeah, and it's sometimes amazing when you see one player doing it and then the other player follows. Because that's been the story of the match, certainly in the middle of the game. Scoring hasn't been too bad.
140.
Well, 140, but you haven't seen too much this year on the TV from Alan Norris, and you look at the likes of Gary Anderson and Dave Chisnall and Michael van Gerwen as up there with the best 180 scorers in the world. But I'll tell you, when this guy gets going, he's right up there. He can hit 180s for fun.
134.
Yeah, he's not far off. And when you look at his prize money on the Pro Tour, just over 28,000, he's won 10,000 in one of the events. So it just shows you how long it's taken him to really get some momentum.
Well, he's about to break into the top 50 in the world rankings, which, considering
71.
he's only been in the PDC for 11 months, is good going. Very good going. Now this is pretty good going. Needed the treble 19.
Treble 10. Good last one.
This to break the throw.
Well, he's missed the 18, but he's hit the treble 15, and he's hit the double top. Well, in the last leg, before the break, it's 71, clean as a whistle, despite all those missed doubles in the first 4 legs. But the last 2, he's hit the double with the first throws to it.
Yeah. And if he can get through, you know, there's, well, right on cue, talking about Alan Norris 180s with perfect timing, but if he can get through this, and Jenkins looks to respond over a longer distance, Adrian Lewis or John Henderson, he will fancy his chances whoever he plays in that second round.
Yeah, for a player that's just trying to make his way in the PDC, these first rounds are a lot bigger because they want to get to those later stages where they can play longer formats and really show everybody what they can do. He knows he's capable. We've seen that quite a few times, but not as much on the TV stage. Well, there you go again, Stuart. 2 maximums.
Yeah, I think it was a good point, well made, but he really can when he's flowing. And amazing, isn't it? They're both struggling. And then one player picks up the pace and the other follows suit. Double 12. Double 6 for a 12-darter. Oh!
Well, that's back to the doubles missing. He can't believe he's missed it after 2 maximums. Jenkins has hit 1 and he's got an opportunity to break back because he doesn't want to go 5-2 down.
50.
Well, he can't believe it. Cannot believe it.
No. Norris should be 5-2 up, 1 leg away. Now it's game on as Jenkins 1 for double 2. He nearly hit the treble 1, but he has hit the double 2. It's a strange old game. You hit 2 180s in a leg where you're throwing first. 19 times out of 20, you should be winning that leg. 4 out of 24 on the doubles
43.
for Alan Norris. 3 out of 14, so Norris is dominated by the amount of doubles that he's had, but incredible.
59.
31 missed darts at doubles in 7 legs between them.
Well, it has been incredible when you look at the double attempts, because it's rolled off to the other player. When you stood behind and the opponent's missed, you think, right, I've got a chance here, I shouldn't have won the leg, and you normally jump straight in and jump on it. But the opposing player just hasn't done that.
If Terry Jenkins can get away with this and win a match with an 80 average, he'll think that his luck's in this weekend.
It's got all the makings of a last leg decider, and both having 9 darts at the double on double one.
Yes.
Oh, slip there from Terry, looking to the heavens. Great first dart. They're both really edgy as well, they really are.
95.
And that's shown by the missed doubles. Scoring a little bit easy because you're throwing at one target, but when you're moving around the board and you're feeling a little bit edgy, he's done exactly the same thing in the previous throw, but managed to get the treble 20 with the last one, so he's given himself a good chance to level. And another missed number.
40.
All over the shot.
5 or 6 times in this match already.
All over the shot. It's a good guide for him, surely.
30.
Well, 2 more missed doubles for Jenkins.
And you require 82.
Well, the missed doubles. Double seven, double seven, double seven! Well, he's in 82, 86 and 71. Crucial check-out for Alan Norris. In between times, terrible on the doubles, but 5 out of 25, and he's now throwing for the match.
Well, he won't care about the statistics apart from the win. And when you start a leg with a maximum and the leg that you need to get through to the next round, but that's a pretty decent reply from Terry Jenkins. There's 3 180s from Norris, none in the first half of the match.
92.
Well, an important last dart at the treble 19. With Jenkins here, nothing to lose. 140, 140. He isn't out of this.
Well, it's another good scoring leg, but as we've seen in the rest of the match, we just don't know what's going to happen at the end.
94.
Slip to the left, but
Not
still
too
okay.
Not too sure the players do. It's been one of those games, hasn't it? Well, 140, 140 from Jenkins.
44.
Followed by 44.
135.
There's 6 darts here for Norris.
There go for Bull again. Yeah, good last dart, leaves himself
95.
tops. So the thoughts in his head now, he'll just be waiting to come to the board and clinically finish this match. But
Yep.
will he? Well, look at Terry's face there. He's at 2 trebles and can't believe he's done it when it could be over.
Combination finishes, he's been terrific, Norris. But when he's been like this so far, it's let him down. But not on this occasion. A really strange game. But Alan Norris, in the end, gets the job done. Between him, 34 missed darts at double, but it's the 6 that Norris hit that make the difference. He's through to round 2 after a 6-3 win over Terry Jenkins.